Hey fam, hey, welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing how guilt is holding you back from accomplishing your nutrition goals. That way you can see how serious it is and you can completely let go of guilt so that you can finally accomplish all of your nutrition goals by the end of 2025. So let's get into it. Okay fam, because the T with guilt is that it is holding us and our progress back before we can even begin. It is derailing us every time we're right on the cusp of accomplishing something great. And oftentimes we even let it morph into the monster known as self-sabotage. Now tell me if this sounds familiar. You want to eat better or you want to eat healthier for your unique body, and you study over different foods or ingredients that you want to try to incorporate into your new healthy eating lifestyle, and you even pick out the grocery store that you're interested in getting all of those things from. Then before you even get there, you start having these guilty thoughts about, oh, the groceries at that store are going to be so expensive. Oh, this bread at this store would be so much cheaper if I just got regular bread at my regular grocery store that I shop at. Or I know that my child wanted something. They asked me for something last week, so I'm just going to make sure I take care of them before I go ahead and buy all these new groceries and get all this different kind of expensive food. That's not even responsible. Who do I think I am to spend all that money? Who does that sound like? Now, it would be one thing if you just genuinely couldn't afford it, but if that's not the case, do you know what you have done? You have literally just guilt tripped yourself out of making a decision or a chance or an opportunity to literally change your life. Do you see where I'm going here, fam? Okay, fam, so let me break this down for you some. So many times in the holistic community, it is often spoken about how what we feed our bodies can also affect our minds. And in my opinion, it is often used as a tripwire or a foundation to guilt trip you into eating healthy by their standards. The system that they are speaking about is known as the gut-brain axis. And while it is true that what we feed our bodies does affect our minds, they most often leave out the fact that it is a two-way street. So literally what you think about yourself, emotions like guilt and shame and your self-image can literally trigger different brain chemicals that will then alter the balance of the microbiota in your stomach. So let's just sit with that. And this is the crossroads many of us are running into because we don't even know it, because it's not being talked about enough. A lot of y'all, a lot of us are outside every day moving our bodies as they say we should move our bodies, eating healthy as they say we should eat healthy, and still not seeing the results that you want to see because you are doing it out of guilt and out of shame. Please understand that the health gurus and the health mentors or coaches, whatever out there, are not teaching you effective change. They're not teaching you systems. They're not teaching you discipline. They are teaching you to guilt and shame yourself. All of the, oh, you may have heart problems or cardiovascular issues because you don't do enough cardio, guilt. Oh, all of the asking you, do you love yourself to fit into that smaller size so that you can be in that nice bikini for your vacation, shame. And let's not even get it twisted. And I'm just gonna call a spade, fam. The guilt that you are operating from to accomplish your healthy habits are actually altering the brain chemicals in your body, which is then altering the microbiota and the pH in your gut and in your overall body. So your body cannot do things like release the weight because it thinks it's in stress mode, which it is when it's feeling guilty, and it thinks it's in survival mode. So doing things, letting your skin clear up, it cannot do, because the toxins that you believe that you are releasing when you sweat due to exercise are still being present and recreated, because the guilt trip that you took your mind through to even get to the gym this morning are creating those same toxins on your body cannot prioritize doing things like having the luxury of lessening the body fat percentage on you or detoxing enough so that your skin can see the effects, because it is prioritizing the stress that you are putting it under. Do you get what I'm saying? We are in survival mode when we constantly operate from a space of guilt, and many of us cannot operate like that for long. Now, this isn't to say that you can't or you shouldn't make goals to look or to feel better, but what I want you to do is be clear on your why. Give yourself grace and realize that there's always different ways to get to your destination, fam. Now, hold on, because I really want to bring this home. Strong feelings or emotions such as guilt can actually cause serious digestive issues and do things like slow down or speed up the rate at which food moves through the GI tract. When it's too slow, you risk holding on to extra weight or increasing the amount of insulin in the body. And if it's too fast, you risk creating nutritional deficiency due to the fact that the food moved through your system too fast for you to actually absorb the nutrients from the food you ate. These feelings can also create pain in the gut and bloating. It can create or increase inflammation as well, and also the previously mentioned change in the microbiome of the gut, which definitely leads to digestive issues. Do you see where I'm going here, fam? We are talking about actual scientific evidence that the feeling of guilt has the physical ability to hinder or derail or delay your ability to accomplish your nutritional goals. So if you don't do anything else this year, fam, get rid of that feeling of guilt, get rid of that feeling of shame, and let's realize our nutrition goals before the end of 2025, not out of fear, but from using the facts, habits, and community. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna let it on go. But I just had to get down with you guys today. I had to get to the nitty gritty. I had to let y'all know my motto. I am here to teach my people how to heal their relationship with food without any guilt, without any shame. So I had to bring that home before the end of 2025. I'm just let y'all know. But thank you so much if you made it this far in the video. I really appreciate your support. If you found any of this information helpful or you feel like you learned something new, please comment, subscribe, share, and be fair. And if you're getting rid of guilt by the end of 2025, drop a green heart in the comment section. That will let me know that I have family in the room and we are getting things done. If you are new here, catch up on my other videos. You won't regret it. And until next time, as always, fam, peace and love.